feels like a game that you should win. And I think that if they don't win it, there are going to be questions, not, again, to your point, not about his future, but just about, like, was this year actually a success? Like, making the playoff, even though it is nominally different because you're in the playoff, whereas in past years you weren't in the playoff. For all intents and purposes, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as making the New Year's Six. You have the added advantage of not having to go somewhere else. You have a home crowd at Beaver Stadium. So, yeah, I do think in terms of terming this year a success, I think it's important to win the game.
Can you make sense of backup quarterback Bo Perbula's decision to put his name in the portal and leave the team while Preston Stone is the backup that's staying and Devin Brown is the backup at Ohio State? He's staying, putting their name in the portal, but still finishing the season. Can you make sense of why Perbula is doing something different?
I think it's hard, Ben, when you're not in their shoes, when you don't understand kind of what the different schools are telling them. Maybe their school's demanding that they make a visit. I don't know. But yes, on the surface, it seems very strange that those two guys are able to play out the playoff with their schools and Bo Perbula isn't. I guess the degree to which James Franklin defended his decision and almost bent over backwards to do so, I mean, was really adamant in saying that he felt like Bo Perbula didn't really have a choice, and kind of using the same language that Bo Perbula used in his statement leads me to believe that there might be something going on there, again, that we don't know about, and maybe it is a particular school saying that this is where he wants to go, and then saying, okay, well, you need to be on campus by whatever day, or who knows? I mean, I just don't know. But yes, on the surface, I'm with you. And I think it's challenging because, as you guys know from following the league as closely as you do, Bo Perbula is a really big part of what Penn State does. I mean, the guys accounted for 9 touchdowns this year. They do a lot of things schematically using him, whether it's as a primary quarterback or in kind of a decoy mode. They use him a lot around the goal line. I mean, they just do. Andy Kolenicki told me this summer, like, he's a really important part of our plan. And so to lose an important part of your plan here in the most important games of the year is a shame. And again, would there have been a way for him to stay? Again, I don't know. I don't want to be one of those guys who kind of yells from the mountaintop without all the information. But on the surface, it does seem strange that those guys are staying and that he's not.
Holistically, and a 30,000-foot view on that topic, it is a chaotic month in December, and it's been that way for the last couple of years, but no more so now with the 12-team playoff and more teams involved in said chaos. What do you think the future looks like with the month of December and, frankly, with the relationship not only with players and the portal, but also with Power 4 programs and bowl games? What do you think it looks like?
Oh, man, there is so much to unpack there, Matt. I don't know on the bowl games. I mean, I think we've kind of been trending down this road for quite a while. And I guess I just keep coming back to, I think the bowl games are fun. I grew up in the Midwest, as you guys know. The part of the appeal of the bowl games is simply having somewhere to go in the holidays to go support your team. And I don't know how different that is. I mean, I understand there are a lot of players opting out of those games. Is it that dramatically different with a few players, a handful of players, even more than that, on each team not playing? Does it alter the desire of fans to go to those games? I don't know. I mean, I guess we'd have to look at the attendance. Does it alter the viewership? You know, I don't think it does significantly. I still think when football games are on, people are going to flip them on because that's just kind of what we do. People enjoy watching football. So I'm not sure I see, like, the same existential crisis with the bowls. I still think that they're going to continue to exist. I do think that we're in a really weird spot with December, to the first part of your question. And, I mean, I have spoken to a ton of coaches and ADs. I spoke to someone who runs the NIL of a Big Ten school yesterday, and it's just total chaos right now. I mean, it is this year more than any other year. And, again, without getting too far in the weeds, we are coming up, starting the rev share that they believe, if the House case settles, starting July 1st. And so then a lot of this will be in-house. It'll be the schools that are paying the players rather than these NIL collectives. The byproduct of that is that these NIL collectives that have a ton of money are essentially saying, let's empty that collective now. Let's just throw all this money at these kids because we don't really know what the future is going to be. I mean, there is this belief that the NIL is going to be more regulated. Whether or not that is achievable, I think we'll see. But that's the belief. I mean, that is part of the House settlement, to my understanding. And so what a lot of these NIL collectives are doing is essentially like doubling the pot. I mean, so you've got kids who are being promised rev share money. And for people who aren't totally familiar with that, although I'm guessing most of your listeners are, this is the money that is going to come directly from the schools, $20 or $21 million. I think the belief is about $14 million will be allocated to football. And it's revenue for marketing and television and ticket sales and all that they're going to be able to distribute to student athletes. So that starts, assuming this case settles, July 1st. So that money is being promised for this coming year. And NIL money is being promised too. And so it has just led to this incredibly inflated, chaotic market right now that I think people just the people who are trying to lure transfers and trying to solidify their roster and people who are trying to keep their players there, retain players, are just completely baffled by kind of the amount of money that's circulating. I mean, it is unrestricted free agency with no salary cap right now.
Hey, this is Matt Schick.
And I'm Anthony Herron.
SiriusXM Big Ten Radio is here for you this holiday season.
I know. A-Mac, which way you going?
Ryan Day is going to say, get off my back, everybody. He's going to handle business.
I like it. Darius?
Rocky Top, Tennessee, baby.
Oh. Taking the balls as we head out the door. All right, I'll be back tonight with Ditton Day to recap all the games. Until then, enjoy SMU and Penn State right here on SiriusXM College Sports Radio.
Here's what's happening on SiriusXM Sports.
Notre Dame advanced last night. 3 more college football playoff games later today to complete the first round. Noon Eastern, it's SMU and Penn State. Clemson plays Texas at 4 Eastern. At 8 Eastern, it's Tennessee and Ohio State. All 3 games on College Sports Radio 84 and the SiriusXM app.
SiriusXM Sports. Wherever you are, your team plays here.
You can just move through life, or you can find the things that move you. It's your choice. You can choose to get out there. Choose your people. You could choose to go for it. No, like really go for it.
4th down, 28-yard line.
Just choose to do something that moves you. Mazda crafts cars for those who choose to do more than simply move. Mazda, move and be moved.
Ah, the holidays. A time filled with joy, laughter, and a whole lot of family. And while we may not always agree on everything when we get together, the one thing we can agree on is the conversation-stopping power of Mom's Herb Seasoned Rib Roast. Together, we bring more. Start your holiday season at beefitswhatsfordinner.com. Funded by Beef Farmers and Ranchers.
Head over to NFLshop.com for the largest collection of officially licensed gear from all your favorite brands. NFL Shop is your ultimate gifting destination for jerseys, t-shirts, headwear, and more. Take your game day style to the next level with the best selection of NFL gear anywhere. Show off your team pride this holiday season with styles fit for the whole family. To shop now, go to NFLshop.com.
In season or out of season, the #1 place for college sports is SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
What up, Lefty?
The following is a presentation of SiriusXM Sports.
Yo. What up, my guy?
having an outstanding year at defensive line.
The two linebackers are Kobe Wilson and Ahmad Walker. Wilson may be, quote, a bit undersized, Jack, but he's very effective.
He's very active at the line of scrimmage. And the defensive line realized they've got to keep him clean, so they do not allow a lot of offensive linemen to get to that second level to the linebacker and get Wilson blocked. Our offensive line has got to do that job because Wilson he'll make 15, 18 tackles in a game. He's that productive from that linebacker position. We have to get him blocked.
Brandon Crossley and Jalen Davis Robinson, the corners, Ahmad Moses, Isaiah Wacobia, and also Cale Sanders will be in the secondary. Jack, this is for the most part, a cover 3 secondary. How do you attack that?
Well, with cover 3, they're taking away the deep bomb downfield. So what you want to do, you want to check it down. You want to check it down to your tight end Warren. You want to check it down to your backs out of the backfield. Those are the things that Drew Aller is going to have to do, and the key for Drew Aller is being patient.
Let's pause 10 seconds for our stations down the line to identify themselves on the Penn State Sports Network.
Do you know that SiriusXM has a channel dedicated to nothing but the Big Ten? It's SiriusXM Big Ten Radio. Just head to the SiriusXM app and search Big Ten.
The Penn State offense. Drew Aller at quarterback.
What up,
Jack?
Dalton?
He's making his 27th career start. It's made a big difference.
Without a doubt. I think right now he's so comfortable in the pocket. He's very poised back there, getting rid of football in rhythm. The timing with his wide receivers and also his tight end Warren, and also checking it down to his running backs who have become more and more part of the passing game.
Nicholas Singleton and Katron Allen, the running backs. Jack, they have combined so far for nearly 1,700 yards rushing this season.
Well, in a big game 2 weeks ago against Oregon, both guys over 100 yards rushing. Those guys will also do a great job at catching the ball out of the backfield. We saw what Singleton did down the middle inside the hash marks for a touchdown pass and should have got a pass interference call.
And wide receiver Harrison Wallace, he had the great opening game against West Virginia. Set down as a statement. You know what? He's been really steady all season long, and I don't think a lot of people have noticed.
No, and I think Aller's is real comfortable going towards Harrison Wallace. And they stop out the hitch patterns on the outside, the comebacks along the sideline, and get the ball in the deep in routes across the middle as well. It seems like Wallace is that guy that Drew Aller feels very comfortable in that wide receiver position getting the football to.
Liam Clifford, Julian Fleming, and then the deep threat is Amari Evans.
Yeah, I look for Amari Evans to have some big plays here today. If Penn State can get a lead early in this game, those post patterns, he's that one guy who can take the top off of the defensive, that deep patterns downfield. He's a big play. He's that guy that makes those big yards on a certain play on a post pattern that ends up being a score.
And Penn State needs a Tyler Warren type day, and he's delivered them so far 13 times this season.
Yeah, Tyler Warren just a guy. He's just so productive from that tight end position. He'll line up all over the place. It's very difficult to try to double team him and defend him because you don't know where he's going to end up when the snap of the football. They've done a good job of getting him into the secondary, and then he's been so productive. Great hands, and very physical, quicker than a linebacker, and he'll out-physical a safety or corner.
And the other part, too, is never discount the impact of Khalil Dinkins.
Yeah, without a doubt. His blocking up front for the running game has been huge all year, consistent. Probably the best blocking tight end we've had here in a long time.
And Luke Reynolds will play a lot as well. Up
Kirk
front,
Cousins is coming
Drew
back to
Shelton,
Minnesota.
Nolan Rucci, the tackles. Venga Ioane, Sal Wormley, the guards. Nick Dawkins, the center. Jack, we haven't really talked a lot about them this year because guess what? Game in and game out, they played really well.
Exactly. There has been no issue with the offensive line. The protection for Drew Aller has been outstanding against some of the top pass rushers. Against Oregon 2 weeks ago, outstanding job of giving Aller time to throw the football downfield. When I talk to James Franklin, he's such a plus on what this offensive line has done and how it's gotten better as each game has gone on.
2 weeks of talking, and now we get to see the game. For the next 3.5 hours, we're going to see a playoff passion play here, and the winner moves on. The Nittany Lions have exited the locker room. They're walking to the front. James Franklin walks to the front with the aforementioned offensive line. Rucci, Wormley, Dawkins, and Shelton flanking him as they get to the top of the tunnel. This crowd now is whipped into a frenzy here at Beaver Stadium as the Nittany Lions get ready to take the field. They're in the tunnel to our right, the south end zone, and Penn State waiting for the word.
Let me know if that's better.
James Franklin looks back at his team. And the Nittany Lions take the field at Beaver Stadium for the college football playoff as fireworks fly at Beaver Stadium. The opening kickoff in a moment on the Penn State Sports Network.
Get rewarded, like really rewarded, this Christmas at Wise Markets. Redeem your Wise Rewards
All right,
points
Delton
for
said better.
one free
Cool,
item,
cool. Thank you,
like
guys.
a
Thank you.
Smithfield spiral sliced ham, and one discounted item, like a turkey. Then complete your feast with Wise quality frozen vegetables, Wise quality 2-liter soda, from the field potatoes, pumpkin, and apple pie. With so
Maybe
many
add a
options,
touch
what will you
to
spend all those points
yourself.
on? Get rewarded.
Oh, you know
That's
what? Hold
Wise.
on. Let me.
At SRS, we still believe in the American dream.
All right, let me see if I could turn that down and keep mine up.
And prosperous future. As a company, we honor our commitments to our customers.
Because my mic is all the way up. Hold on. Let me see.
Giving back to our communities and sharing our success, SRS delivers more than building products.
1 2 1 2. Oh, you know what?
Visit us at srsdistribution.com.
Let me try this. 1 2 1 2. I added a little to my mid. I don't know what that means, but when I talk in the mic, 1 2. So I added a little to my mid and a little to the monitor because when I talk into the mic, those bars go up.
In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already.
All right, sounds good.
Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better.
Oh,
with
they're. I'll just turn theirs up a little bit. There we go. We'll put them at about 25, and me rocking the house.
So, Bud Light, proud sponsor of Penn State Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. SMU won the toss, deferred. They will kick off. Penn State will receive, go left to right as we see it. So we'll see the Nittany Lion offense first, who scored on 17 of their 13 opening drives this season with 4 touchdowns and 3 field goals. Shipley Energy, energy for what matters. Shipley Energy brings the energy on and off the field to keep your home comfortable and business running smoothly all year round. Enjoy the game knowing affordable energy rates and 5-star service are just a few clicks away at Shipley Energy. Shipley, energy for what matters.
Yeah, right now for the Penn State offense, they want to start fast here right
How's
now.
that?
In his first drive, we'll see whether they go tempo at all after some
Testing,
big
1 2
downfield.
3.
So the move to
Echo in the house. My dogs are following me.
Very good against the run, only 93
1 2
yards
3.
per game
Fat boy,
against the
fat
run.
boy, fat
Outstanding.
boy, fat
State's
boy.
going to have to change that number here today if they want to win this football game.
The opening quarter is going to be brought to you by Lion Country Lodging. Lion Country Lodging, the preferred hotel partner of Penn State football.
Steve, that means this kickoff will go into the wind here at field level. It is a bit of a swirling wind, but anything high into the air will certainly be impacted by that gusts that Jack talked about pregame.
51% of the kickoffs for Rodgers this year have been touchbacks. Nicholas Singleton revving up the crowd to our left. Katron Allen will join him to the far side.
Yeah, and also right now with that wind that Brian's talking about, our deep guys back there, Allen and Singleton, they got to realize this ball is real short. They got to make the adjustment to get up there and make that ball hits the ground. It's a live football, so on the first play of the game, the kickoff, you got to make that adjustment with the wind on the kickoff from SMU.
So here we go.
Here we go.
3.5 hours to find out who goes to the quarterfinals. Rodgers will kick it off. Singleton near side, a yard deep in the end zone. Far side at the 6, Katron Allen. Rodgers approaches. End over end. Singleton takes it at the 6. Singleton 10, 15, 20, 25. Singleton to the 30 and finally bottled up and thrown down at the 31-yard line. That's where the Nittany Lions will start. Good return.
Good job by the guys up front on the timing because it was a little bit of a short kick.
SMU just isn't big enough. Penn State 46, SMU 15.
The opening, the soft spot in the coverage team, and gets the ball out to the 30.
Singleton will split to the near side, trips to the far side. Now Singleton back in the backfield. Near hash going left or right as we see it. 1st and 10, their own 30. Singleton in motion away from us.
What kind of sucks though is like what I'm watching is behind of what I'm able to hear.
Well, I talked about that zone defense that SMU likes to run. It's exactly what they did on 1st down. Good reaction by their linebackers, get up to the line of scrimmage and hold that to almost no gain by Singleton.
2 left, 2 right now on the far hash. 2nd and 9, Aller to throw. Near side, Wallace makes the catch 35, dives ahead to the 38-yard line, and Penn State's going to be faced now with a 3rd down and about 2.5.
Yeah, a quick stop route by Wallace to the outside, makes the catch, turns upfield, ends up about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Aller gets the football out to him again. Good reaction in that zone defense by SMU to hold that to a short gain.
3rd, about 3 at their own 37. Penn State 48% on 3rd down this year. Inverted wishbone in the backfield with Warren, the deep back, wide receiver each way. Now Warren comes in motion toward us. On 3rd and 3.
Okay.
Aller takes it, 3-man rush. Waits, looks, he's got Allen open. He'll look, he'll
That's
look,
right.
he'll wait.
Hold on.
He'll
Okay.
get away from one, shuffle it ahead, and incomplete.
Let me do
He had
this.
Katron Allen open early in the pattern, Jack. He probably should have gone there first. It's going to be 4th down.
Exactly. This is 3 plays in a row where it was just dropping off into
All right,
that
let me
zone.
pause this. Let me pause it.
Defense, and they're trying to keep leverage. You're right about the fact that having Allen outside the linebacker that time, and Drew Allen just held the ball a long time. He had him initially beyond the 40-yard line for the 1st down, did not get him the football, and Penn State is 3 and out.
Roderick Daniels awaits the punt at his own 22. Riley Thompson's punt goes left or right off the snap.
All right. So
Snap from Tyler Dzansky. Tumbling punt in hits in the wind at the 28 and goes backwards to the 32-yard line where it's finally down
there we go.
by Cam Miller, and that's where SMU will put it in play 1st and 10. So now this crowd, they aren't sitting. They want to impact the game. Let's see if they can.
There we go. Now we're all lined up.
Brinson to the far side. And the running back is Brashard Smith. 2 near side, 1 far side. Jennings under center. Motion away from us by Daniels. And they'll give it up the middle. Brashard Smith, nothing. No gain to the 32. 2nd down and 10. Penn State all over it that time.
Well, Zane Durant right at the line of scrimmage. A stalemate there along with denied Dennis Sutton. They're going tempo.
Empty backfield. Jennings, quick toss near side. Hibbert, the tight end, 40, 45, 50, and a 1st down.
All right, 1st down.
SMU in a sit-down route. Here's the tempo again. They don't substitute often. And it's Brashard Smith. Bounces to the near side, 50, 45, and finally pushed out of bounds on the near side by Jalen Kimber at the Penn State 43, gets 7, 2nd and 3.
Yeah, we end up losing leverage.
All right, so that's what I got to do. If I got to match the game up
turn it back inside
to the radio
2
broadcast.
far side, 1 near side. Jennings with Smith to his right. Jennings back. Jennings waits. Pressure. Long and deep near side. Keyshawn Smith. Incomplete.
No flag?
Flag goes down, and it's the right call. It is the right call because Jalen Kimber had both hands on the hips that time.
Yeah, he had his arms wrapped around the receiver going downfield, trying to take a deep play downfield. There's going to be pass interference against Kimber.
Pass interference.
Flag
Brought
was
that
thrown
arm
right
down.
at the 11-yard line on the play.
Pass interference on the defense, number 3. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
That's the right call. So it's going to be 15 yards. They'll put it at the Penn State 28-yard line. And here's SMU off to a great start. They forced a 3-and-out. Now they bring Stone Eby in as an extra blocker. They take Daniels out. Penn State will substitute. They've got Dominic.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Trips to the far side, too near side with an empty backfield. Now they bring Smith back into the backfield, and there's Eby. He'll set up on the left wing.
For some reason,
on 1st and 10, Penn State 28, rolling right. Steps up, opening. He'll keep it and go 25.
I almost want anyone but the top 4
25-yard line
to win it all, if that makes sense. Just
Jennings makes the decision very, very quickly.
You know,
but DeLuca turning it back inside.
So 2nd and 7. Brashard Smith right side, tackled by the shoe tops at the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Penn State needs a stop right here on the opening drive for SMU. Bunch set near side. 3rd down. Smith, the running back, up the middle. He's close to the mark, but he's short. He'll be short by a half yard. It's going to be 4th down and a half yard at the Penn State 18.5. And for Rhett Lashley, first decision of the day.
Yeah,
does a good job of stalemating and holding this short.
Cinderella stories. Come on, give it to us.
Bringing an extra offensive lineman in the lineup right now. Penn State counters that by bringing their Devon J. Thomas back in.
Smith goes out, and L.J. Johnson's the running back.
All right, 4th and 1.
4th and 1. Penn State 19.
There's confusion on who needs to be in the lineup or out of the lineup. Desai Izzard was coming off and a motion to get back in.
And SMU called a timeout. The SMU was confused, too.
Yeah, Penn State caught a break there. Yeah, Keziah Izzard and Deion Barnes trying to get things sorted out, and they were not happy with each other there, making those substitutions.
Opening quarter brought to you by Lion Country Lodging. Lion Country Lodging, the preferred hotel partner of Penn State football. Scoreless on the Penn State Sports Network.
Looking for the perfect place.
All right, since we got commercial break, so when the game comes back, I'm going to have to see if it's matched up or if it's something I got to pay attention to.
Exceptional service and a location just minutes from Beaver Stadium. Plus, when you book direct at Lion Country Lodging,
shout out to all y'all rocking out with me as I'm troubleshooting my new setup and all the good stuff. Y'all the real ones, for real, for real.
At SRS, we still believe in the American dream. It starts with a roof over our heads and the belief in a happy and prosperous future. As a company, we honor our commitments to our customers, employees, and veterans. And by truly giving back to our communities and sharing our success, SRS delivers more than building products. SRS delivers the American dream.
Yeah, after that game last night,
SRSdistribution.com.
I binge watched this show on Apple TV called Shrinking. Got back caught up on that, so.
The Family Clothesline at State College has the perfect gear for every Penn
Was
State
up until
fan.
about 2 o'clock in the morning watching that.
State clothing and merchandise from quality brands like Nike, Under Armour, Yeti, Lululemon, and more. Shop PennStateClothes.com and get free shipping on all orders of $50 or more. We are
Family Clothesline.
There are two things that Pennsylvanians love. That's football, hike, and farming. New Holland is a proud partner of Penn State football. Founded in Lancaster County, New Holland has been creating the most innovative agriculture
Sounds good, Delton.
and construction equipment for more than 125
What up, Too Evil?
years.
Who you got? Penn State or SMU, Too Evil?
You're listening to Penn State football on the Penn State Sports Network, presented by PepsiCo.
Planet Fitness, home of the judgment-free zone, is proud to be the official gym of Penn State Athletics. They wish the Nittany Lions the best of luck in today's game against SMU. Join Planet Fitness today in your hometown for $15 a month and join thousands of Penn State fans and alumni in their journey to a healthier lifestyle. We are. And Lion Country Lodging, the preferred hotel partner.
Two Evils rocking with Penn State. Yeah, that's who I picked as well.
LionCountryLodging.com. 4th and a yard at the Penn State 19. Jumbo set in there for SMU. Johnson, the tailback. Play action. Rolls right. Being chased by Denison. Sutton throws. Jumbo.
Oh, my gosh. You should have got the first.
Penn State will get the ball.
Wow.
Key Wheatley broken up.
Boy, a little play action fake. Denied Dennis Sutton.
Oh, wow.
Also, Reed made sure the quarterback Jennings got rid of the football.
You could have got the first.
Down by the goal line. He is open by a mile, and initially the ball was thrown behind him on the play. He puts that out in front of the receiver. It's an easy touchdown. It goes behind him on the play. He has to stop, and Wheatley makes the play at the goal line.
Scoreless, 11:08 to go, opening quarter. First
Wow.
and 10, Penn State, their own 19.
That's
now
crazy.
They'll put Warren at quarterback with Aller to his right. Warren takes a quarterback draw, following Dinkins left side. Warren bounces outside to the 20, breaks the tackle to the 24, and out near the 25-yard line. He gets 6 on the play at 2nd down and 4.
And I'll tell you, Warren does all this on his own. He bounces in there, nothing there. He bounces off 2 different tackles and takes it down along the sideline and gets a positive 6 yards out of that play when there was nothing there.
2nd and 4, Fleming far side to the near side. Wallace, inverted wishbone in the backfield for Penn State. Now they send Warren in motion toward us. Sets up right wing. Aller, he'll sweep it near side, tries to turn upfield, breaks a tackle out to the 25 to the 27. It's going to bring up a now 3rd down and 3. It's the second, third and 3.
Let's go.
In this game, as Katron Allen only got a couple.
Yeah, a little penetration by the defensive line and linebackers getting up the field. We're trying to get this play to the outside. We have Singleton leading him to the outside. Just could not turn the corner. The inside pursuit, but SMU ends up holding that to a short game.
Isaiah Smith, by the way, comes in at defensive end for SMU. 2 near side, 1 far side.
33. Can SMU stop
them?
him?
They bring Allen back into the backfield to the right of Aller. 3rd and 3, their own 27. Back goes Aller. Drew sets, pump fakes, looks. He'll keep it and go. Lean ahead to the 30. First down for Penn State out to the 33-yard line.
First down.
He's getting a lot of time in the pocket. They're dropping people off in coverage. It's a 4-man rush, and Penn State gives him an offensive line, gives him a clean pocket, and finally Drew just runs with the football head first downfield and ends up getting the first down at the 33.
Clock rolls the 9:26 to go, opening quarter, scoreless. 1st and 10, Penn State, their own 33. Warren and Wallace to the far side. 1 to the near side. Reynolds is in the backfield as the fullback for the moment. Warren comes in motion, sets up wing left. Aller takes it. Gives it up the middle and bouncing to the outside and stumbling down is Allen for no gain. Let's give credit to SMU's rush defense. So far, Jack, there have been no lanes to run.
Exactly. They've done a great job of
1, 2, 3.
filling every lane. This time, Drew Aller gives the football off. There's no containment. If he keeps that football, there's nobody on that backside for him. He can run with the football for a number of yards. But this SMU defense against the run, giving up only 93 yards a game and doing a good job early in this first quarter.
Evans and Wallace to the far side on 2nd and 11, their own 32. Warren tight to the near side. Motion toward us. Is Wallace sets up near side from the pistol on 2nd and 11.
Back to pass.
Aller, play action fake. Steps up, shuffles it ahead to Allen. 40. Straight
First
from
down.
the 45 and taken down at the 45 and a Penn State first down.
Again, looking deep downfield, not there. We talked about that zone defense. They're doing that right now, playing that zone. Little check down out of the backfield to Allen. Easy pitch and catch from Drew Aller, and Allen gets the first down.
Penn State goes tempo. Allen sweeps near side. They're waiting for him. No gain again. SMU's rush defense came in as number 4 in the country, and so far, Jack, they've played that way.
Yeah, they get penetration initially up the field inside Ioane. Gets the penetration, makes Allen belly even further up the field, and ends up being a loss of about a half a yard trying to go back to the short side of the field.
Back to the 44-yard line, 2nd and 11. Singleton now in the pistol, sets up behind Aller as he replaces Allen. Motion by Warren away from us, sets up wing left. Singleton left side through the hole over the 45 and taken down at the 47 to bring up a third down and 8 at the Penn State 47.
Well, right now SMU is pursuing to the football. I'll tell you that cutback in the backside could be open for a guy like Singleton to make the play. This time they're just flying to the football. Any kind of misdirection back to the other side of the field. Also an injury right now for SMU.
Yep, player down for SMU on the field. And it is Jarrett Harrison Hunt, who, by the way, we talked about him in the pregame. That's an invaluable guy up front. He's jogging to the sideline. He's fine, but he'll have to sit out this play.
Yeah, they thought these are the most complete defensive linemen for SMU, and you're right about the fact that he seems to be fine as he goes to the sideline.
Opening quarter brought to you by Lion Country Lodging. 7:14 to play. First quarter, scoreless on the Penn State Sports Network.
Gear up at the Penn State Bookstore this
All right, we got
season
0-0.
and show your Penn State pride. Be part of the tradition that makes Beaver Stadium the best atmosphere in college football. Visit
Aller
any
is
location
3 for
inside and
4,
surrounding
20
Beaver
yards right
Stadium
now.
on game days. Or
Jennings
visit
is one of 2 for 18 yards.
PSU.college.com and get ready for the
Smith
most electrifying
for
game
SMU,
of the
4
season
carries,
with
12
the
yards.
official Penn State
Warren,
whiteout
1
gear.
carry,
The
6
Penn
yards.
State Bookstore, the
That's the
official
game
bookstore
leaders
of
right
Penn
now.
State Athletics.
From the tailgate at Beaver Stadium or your favorite spot on the couch, you can score big this football season when you draft the Propane Pros at AmeriGas, official propane partner of Penn State Athletics. Find a custom Penn State grill tank at one of our cylinder exchange locations and get a propane quote for your home or business at AmeriGas.com/go/local. AmeriGas Propane is proud to fuel Penn State Athletics and all its student athletes.
I'm Coach James Franklin. Penn State University has become my home. The players are like family to me. My approach to coaching has always been about people and helping them be the best they can be. When I think about what I want from a financial partner, I want them to be people-focused and to champion my financial goals. PSECU checks all those boxes. PSECU members have access to competitive banking products and services, as well as member-exclusive tools designed to help them achieve more. Visit PSECU.com and become a member today.
Del Grosso Foods is a proud sponsor of Penn State football. As America's oldest family-owned pasta sauce maker,
in the
we've been
ACC,
perfecting the art of flavor
SMU
for
went
generations.
8-0 in conference, 11-2 overall.
To your home with our all-new creamy Alfredo sauce. Ready to elevate your next meal? Explore Del Grosso Alfredo sauce and all our irresistible pasta sauces, pizza sauces, and Sloppy Joe sauce at DelGrossoFoods.com. Del Grosso, the finest sauce made.
Game day needs at Wise Markets. Make delicious tacos for the game by purchasing Old El Paso tortillas, taco seasoning, and enchilada sauce. Don't forget the Wise quality in-store ground beef. Score a taste of the
We got
tailgate
3rd
in
and
your
8.
neighborhood Wise Markets. 3rd and 8, Penn State, their own 47, Jack. They got to find some holes somewhere in this SMU secondary.
Yeah, and also they could run a couple of screen passes where either the tight end or the running backs with that zone defense.
Trips near side, one far side. Singleton to the left of Aller. SMU shows blitz. Let's see if they bring it. They do. Back goes Aller. Sets, throws far side.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete for Harrison Wallace. It'll be 4th down, and we'll see Riley Thompson for the 2nd time today as Roderick Daniels drops back to receive the punt.
Yeah, that's the timing you want with your wide receiver and Drew Aller, the quarterback, on that out pattern. He was open along the sideline, would have had the first down. The ball just about a couple of yards out in front of Wallace along the sideline, just could not get to it around the 35-yard line.
So on 4th and 8, their own 47. Riley Thompson takes the snap, kicks it out of there. High tumbling punt, short punt. Hits at the 20 and goes out of bounds on the near side in the neighborhood of the 20.
All right, SMU, come on.
Let's see
You
where
need,
they mark
you need to
it
put some
at
points
the
on the board.
19, out right at the 20. That's where SMU will put it in play. 1st and 10 with 6:51 to go in the opening quarter. It's still scoreless. Well, let's see now. Penn State defensively.
Yeah, now Penn State defensively, after seeing that first drive, seeing the tempo of the game offensively from SMU, see if they can't get dialed in a little bit better on this drive.
2 left, 2 right. Brashard Smith is back in as the tailback. Jennings with the student section behind him will set up in the
Again,
shotgun.
thank you everybody for tapping in. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
Away from us. It's going to be Smith up the middle, decked and taken down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Keziah Izzard all over that one.
He also had denied Dennis Sutton from the outside. And Izzard, you're exactly right. He gets penetration into the backfield and closed everything off for no gain.
And this time they huddle, and Jennings puts his hands over his ear holes on his helmet. The Penn State fans have been loud here in this opening quarter.
2nd and 10, Bryant at their own 20-yard line. Trips far side, one near side. Jennings takes it, wants to throw.
Oh, interception. Interception. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, they're coming with pressure that time. DeLuca dropping off as the zone blitz. DeLuca drops off in coverage. Jennings never sees him, ends up with the pick.
It has been an SMU plague all season on the road, and it bites them here, and this joint goes wild.
Boy, just a good
That's
job
the last
of
thing you
dropping
needed
coverage.
right there was a turnover.
Not a good throw at all. His receiver, Smith, never looked back for the football. DeLuca saw it all the way in that zone. Defense came up with it, and he has made big plays all year and has made the biggest one so far in this game.
Extra point is good.
Barker's kick is up. The kick is good. 6:08 to go opening quarter. Brought to you by Lion Country Lodging. Lion Country Lodging, the preferred hotel partner of Penn State football. 7-0 Nittany Lions.
SMU, if you want to stay in this game, you got to eliminate the turnovers.
Moment today. High Five Casino is a social casino where you can win real cash prizes from a giant selection of the hottest games. It's always free to play with hundreds of exclusive games, live dealer play, community leaderboards, plus free coins every 4 hours and new games every week. Sign up today for a free welcome offer that can get you spinning and winning right away. Only at highfivecasino.com.
How you guys feel about these other games coming on later today?
Prohibited by law, must be 21 years or older. Terms and conditions apply.
This fall, take charge of your college football season with Sling. Sling gives you a custom channel lineup that lets you do game day your way. Get your must-watch games on channels like ESPN, ESPN2, SEC Network, and Big Ten, starting at just $40 a month. The biggest games, the hottest rivalries, and the teams you love. Everything about college football that makes you want to rush the field. Sling lets you do that. Go to sling.com to choose your channel lineup today.
Xfinity here. How can we help? Yeah, there are so many football games streaming this season. Can Xfinity Internet handle it? Oh, we know the game is only live once, so we built a network with all-pro speeds and low lag so you don't miss a snap. So I can yell, "He's open!" when he's actually open? Yeah, but the quarterback still can't hear you.
Xfinity gives you a super fast connection to the game.
Yeah, I think that
live sports from the best seat in the house with Xfinity.
I think that Clemson Texas game should be real good.
Streaming content limited to the US.
Same with the Tennessee Ohio State game.
A time filled with joy, laughter, and a whole lot of family. And while we may not always agree on everything when we get together, the one thing we can agree on is the conversation-stopping power of Mom's herb-seasoned rib roast. Together, we bring more. Start your holiday season at beefitswhatsfordinner.com. Funded by Beef Farmers and Ranchers.
Presented by PepsiCo.
Lion Country Lodging, the preferred hotel partner of Penn State Athletics. And the Department of Intercollegiate Athletics would like to recognize the Nittany Lions' official All-American corporate partners. Highmark, because life. Penn State Health, the official healthcare provider of Penn State Athletics. Pepsi Zero never tasted so good. Tried to believe it. PSECU, presenting partner of the 2024 Penn State football season. Wise Markets, the official grocer of Penn State football. West Shore Home, official window replacement partner of Penn State Athletics. Thanks to our All-American corporate partners for your support of Penn State Athletics and for helping us create a lifetime of impact for all of our student athletes. Jack, a zone blitz. Izzard put the pressure on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that game.
Exactly. After the interception, he could easily have had an illegal block in the back around the 5-yard line. All he did was screen off the offensive player from SMU, made sure it was not illegal. A smart play all the way around by Izzard.
It goes left to right, hooking, hits at the 1, it goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They'll start at the 35.
Or normally that thing would kick at the 2-yard line, go into the end zone. It ends up being out of bounds at the 2-yard line. You're right about the fact getting involved at the 35.
Jack, we talked about the frozen surface before the game and what type of shoes or cleats the players are wearing. They're all wearing cleats for Penn State. They said it's thought out just enough where you still need that grip with your cleat. And even on that kick, talking about the wind is almost swirling back off of the large 2 decks in the south end zone where you don't feel it's blowing as much from left to right as you guys are looking at it.
7-0 Nittany Lions with 6:08 to go opening quarter. 1st and 10 SMU, their own 35. Smith to the left of Jennings, and now looks to the sideline. Now up to the line of scrimmage. Crowd loud, influential. Welcome to Beaver Stadium. Jennings takes it. Pitches to the edge to Smith. 35 and to the 40, and then knocked out of bounds, bumped out of bounds on the smart play by Kobe King. He could have decked him. He just bumped him out. Gained 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, we got Harris on the outside on containment that time, comes up and does not make the play right at the line of scrimmage.
One near side, 2 far side. Smith again up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 43. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 for SMU.
Yeah, they're going tempo again at the line of scrimmage, but they want to settle down the quarterback after throwing a pick 6, come back with the running game on the first 2 plays.
Smith to the left this time.
No gain.
Smith. Decked. He won't get there. Zane Durant and company take him down for a loss at the 42-yard line. And the Nittany Lions force SMU to punt on a 3-and-out.
I'll tell you, Zane Durant has been outstanding all year. And on this play, also with DeLuca, the linebacker, filling on the play as well. You also had Reed from the safety position coming down and holding that on 4th down. Penn State's leaving their defense out there right now, looking for a fake.
Indeed, as they'll bring out Isaac Pearson, former miner from Australia, who said, "I'd rather punt in America." And the kick. Zion Tracy awaits the punt at his own 14.
Ugly
and
punt.
Bad kick off the side of his foot.
Ugly punt.
It'll go out of bounds on the near side beyond the 30. So it's going to be, let's see where they mark this one. It's going to take a lot of work.
If SMU wants to stay in this game, they can't make those little mistakes.
32-yard line. A break. Opening quarter brought
The
to you by
turnover.
Country Lodging, the preferred hotel
That-
partner of Penn State football. 4:41
That
to go opening
punt.
quarter. 7-0 Nittany Lions on the Penn State Sports Network.
You get more for your money at Thompson Creek. We do it all. Design, build, and install.
So it's
there's
funny.
No middleman markup. You get high-quality windows
When
at
the
an
wife
affordable
leaves the
price
house,
direct from our local factory. Call today for our
my
live
dogs
big
will come
sale
show me
of
love.
windows and doors, plus no money
When the
down,
wife
only
is
just
in
for
the
12
house,
months. See ThompsonCreek.com for details.
They don't
Thompson
want
Creek
nothing
is
to
an
do with
official
me
partner
most of
Penn
the
State
time.
Athletics. Call 855
Huh, Echo.
57 Creek now.
Huh, Echo. Ow.
Toft Trees Golf Resort is a full-service resort minutes from University Park. Toft Trees' luxurious hotel rooms and suites were designed for your
I just
comfort
hit the
and
shit out of my knee.
After a great night's sleep, tee off at their PGA-rated golf course. From beginner to pro, the 18-hole course offers a fun, challenging round of golf on site. If you're hungry, the Field Burger and Tap award-winning restaurant offers a delicious farm-to-table dining experience. Toft Trees Golf Resort is also the perfect venue for weddings and events. Visit ToftTrees.com for more information. Toft Trees Golf Resort in State College.
There are 2 things that Pennsylvanians
He
love.
says, "Say my dog is a traitor-ass rat."
And farming.
Oh.
New Holland is a proud partner of Penn State football. Founded in Lancaster County, New Holland has been creating
And
the
as
most
soon as-
innovative agriculture and construction equipment
And as soon
for more than
as soon as she gets home,
125 years.
they're out of here. Hey, what up, Jen? NFL 7. Thank you for tapping in, my guy.
Or even cracks in your foundation? If so, call the experts at Liberty Basement Systems.
Jim says 27-16 Vikings over Seattle. I like that score. I could rock with that
The
score.
crew will come and fix the problem right away so that you will have the peace of mind that your home is done right. Don't hesitate. Call the experts at Liberty Basement Systems. 570-998-4540.
I like that score a lot, actually,
the
Jim.
official basement waterproofing sponsor of Penn State Athletics.
Tell you the truth, there should have been 5 SEC in the playoffs just because the SEC is that much better. Yeah.
AmeriGas.com/go/local to get a free quote online. And Penn State fans, some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. In Philadelphia, the Nittany Lion basketball team leads Drexel 34-27 just before the half at Wells Fargo. Here, 7-0 Nittany Lions. 4:41 to go, opening quarter. Penn State Jack starts this drive from the 32.
Yeah, Penn State defense, they're just doing a good job. Zane Durant being outstanding in that tackle position on short yardage situation. That's why Penn State has the ball outside the 30.
Allen to the left of Aller. Singleton split to the near side, comes in motion. Play action fake. Aller loads it up. He throws. He's got Dinkins to the 40, to the 45, and taken down there for a Penn State first down at the Penn State 45-yard line.
It's almost like a check down to your running backs as well. You got your tight end just drifting out. He also had Singleton out in the flat area. By that time, he'd already delivered a ball to Dinkins for throwing the football on first down against his own defense. He found his tight end wide open.
Probably the Power Four trying to spread the talent of the players in conference games.
Double wing, and they'll go from the pistol with
have 100 combined cards of Tarkenton and Chris Carter. Hell yeah, Jim.
To his right. Follows Dinkins to the 50, near sideline 45, and out of bounds on the near side for a first down at the SMU 39-yard line. I think they may have stepped out at the 41.
It's a good job by Dinkins, who's pulling out in front. Good job by Wallace, the wide receiver, coming in for a support block as well.
They go tempo. Back goes Aller. Steps up in the pocket. Pumps, fires, caught Warren inside the 30. First down to the SMU.
Hey, what up, Maris? Thank you for tapping in. First time seeing your name.
In between two defenders. He had to rifle this football to Warren in between the defenders.
Thank you for tapping in, Maris. Hey, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what NFL team you like and what college team you like.
They mixed the tempos. I talked with James in the pregame about mixing tempos. They've been doing it so far.
And also throwing.
All right, we got first and 10 for Penn State.
Big part of it. Allen is now the
3:08 left in the first.
Motion by Singleton away from us. He pitches ahead to Warren on the shovel pass inside the 25. Well covered to the 24 by SMU. Gets 2 on the play, second down and 8.
Yeah, give credit to SMU that time.
All right.
Times this year.
You an Alabama fan?
And he ends up doing a good job.
I could dig it.
Warren down for a short gain.
What team you like in the NFL?
Back, he throws, caught by Singleton, and in fact it was knocked away and incomplete. Should be an incomplete pass. It is.
Yeah, Steve, he had it in his hands. He looked up. He had a convoy in front of him, and he was unable to hang on to the football.
Yeah, you're right about the fact he had wide receiver and offensive lineman. He had Dinkins out in front as well.
Yep.
Cold day. You got to look that ball into your hands. They wear those gloves, but they're very tacky. And really can catch the football with him. You just realize he had a big play in front of him that time, and Singleton just took his eyes off it.
Third about 7 at the SMU.
What up, Nick?
Bunch set far side. Allen near side with Warren.
I pulled for the Eagles because of my boy Hurts.
So 2 left, 2 right.
I mean, the Eagles are doing good right now, but damn. Vikings fan here, but I can respect it.
Line, and that changes the field goal possibility here. Roberts with the sack.
Hey, Nick, drop your NFL team and your favorite college team in the comments.
Outside and could not do it.
Maris, Delton's Alabama fan as well.
So on 4th down, they'll go for it. They're just in that gray area on a
4th and 13
about kicking a field goal, especially into the wind, right, Brian?
Enjoy the ride to the Super Bowl. That's what I'm talking about, Jim.
Back from the upper deck, but it's so swirling. I don't think any kick is easy no matter what direction you're going. You saw the way Wosu's kick was not short.
You need the 16 to keep it alive. Back goes Aller. They rush 4. Drew, trouble.
Back to pass.
Rolls left, looks. Dumps it off for Allen, threw it behind him, incomplete, and Penn State will get
incomplete pass.
Well, right now SMU putting a little bit more pressure on Drew Aller in this first quarter than most
Nick,
all year
if this is your first time tapping in,
They realized it was long distance.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, because my buddy that I go on live with, Zoe from In the Zone podcast, he's a Vikings fan, and his college team is Michigan as well. Same with my guy, Rap, from Vocal Vike, and SK from Purple and Skull Media. They're Vikings fans.
Trips far side. Smith to the right of Jennings.
Oh, okay. I'm Nick from Let's Skull. Perfect.
Jennings gives it to Smith on the counter, 30, and taken down over the 35 at the 36-yard line. Gets 7 on the play, 2nd down and 3.
Well, you don't very often see a converted wide receiver to running back like Smith. Yep. Who broke a couple tackles at the line of scrimmage, and SMU is at the line quickly after that 7-yard gain.
But they do huddle.
Are you the one messaging me on Facebook?
Smith to the right of Jennings, 2 far side, 1 near side. 2nd and 3. Jennings wants to throw. Looks right. Pressure, delivers downfield, missed him, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete
pass.
Flag
is down back at the 31-yard line, and guess what? We may actually have a holding penalty.
If it isn't, this entire Penn State sideline would be surprised.
Maris said, I'm out here spite watching SMU, so that pick 6 felt real good.
Holding, number 54 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
Okay, makes more sense now, Nick.
That time because you're the holding, you're asking me if I want to accept the penalty. Really? Yes.
Yeah. A lot of pent-up frustration.
I haven't started drinking yet, so it took me a little bit to put 2 and 2 together.
Make it 2nd and 13 with 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Nittany Lions. Trips near side, 1 far side.
Yeah,
Smith to
Jim.
the left of Jennings.
And Maris too. I'm hoping Washington beats the Eagles
Motion
tomorrow.
Daniels away from us. Back goes Jennings, dumps it off to Smith. Smith open field near side to the 25, cuts back inside to the 30, and finally corralled at the 33, 34-yard line to set up a 3rd down and 5 for SMU.
Right now, Penn State defensively is not making good tackles in open.
All right, so far so good. It looks like this is the way I got to do it. I have to do it from a radio station, because when I went live playing the audio from the actual game on the TV network, they shut my shit down. But so far, I haven't got any notifications or notices to turn my shit down. So it looks like this is the way to do it.
Dumps it off, complete and taken down. I think he's got the 1st down, Jack. I think.
Yeah, right at the 39-yard line. I think.
Right at the 39 line.
Yeah, Jennings rolling out, getting outside of containment. You end up having denied Dennis Sutton taking that inside gap with that guard tackle gap, and that enabled Jennings to come out and buy some extra time and find his receiver coming from the other side of the field. You got to make sure you keep Jennings in the pocket. You take an inside gap like that, and you allow Jennings to get outside to buy some time to make the play for first down.
I wouldn't be surprised if they looked at this during the quarter break.
Opening quarter brought to you by Lion Country Lodging. Lion Country Lodging, the preferred hotel partner of Penn State football. End of the first quarter.
Yeah, they needed that first down.
Lions of the Penn State Sports Network.
In Pennsylvania, we put the win.
Maris said when he's throwing to the right colors. Yeah, that interception wasn't good. It didn't help the wide receiver to even turn around.
Weekends or snowshoeing adventures, city chill or small town charm. However you winter, PA's got your perfect play. So are you ready to make this season your best ever? Plan a winter getaway at visitpa.com.
At PSECU, we like to think we're pretty unforgettable.
And Nick, just so you know, tonight, I mean, when we drop the link in the channel, always feel free to click on the link if you want to join.
The perks at PSECU are impossible to forget. We're a member-owned digital-first credit union that treats members way better than your average bank.
Oh, that's pretty cool, okay.
So even if you can't remember our name, just don't forget that our members achieve more.
Very true, Maris, very true.
PSECU! So why aren't you a member yet?
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run. To get burgers for the tailgate, you've got to haul something heavy. A cooler stocked with Bud Light. You've got
You guys got anything fun planned this weekend?
until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Looking for your next RV adventure? Follow the Fox to Lurch RV in Milroy.
My vacation started
Founded and owned
as of
RV
5 p.m. last night.
Whether upgrading, trading in, or buying for the first time, our team is here to help.
I'm going to be watching football, catching up on TV shows.
We've got the perfect fit for your family needs. Follow the Fox to easy RV buying at Lurch RV, where memories are made.
I got one item on the honey-do list I have to do. Hey, what up, Odin Skull Nation, Ragnar? Hey, thank you for tapping in. First time seeing your name, Odin. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm assuming you're a Vikings fan. You gotta be. Do you have a college team that you like?
Visit PA.com. For every Nittany Lion crushing it on the field, there's a pack of fans electrifying the stands this season.
Yep, we have family Christmas today, but when everyone leaves, I'll watch and might call in. I get nervous sometimes. Oh, it's all good, Nick.
Two left, two right. Jennings takes it. Smith through the hole, track down and take it down for no gain at the 39. Devon J. Thomas and Kobe.
Yeah, I'll probably be streaming all day. I do have to leave. The wife has like her girlfriend's Christmas thing they do every year. So I got to drop her off at the bar and pick her up off the bar so she can get her drink on.
Daniels got it. And he's going to break a tackle to 45-50. Daniels near sideline to the Penn State 41-yard line of the first down. He broke a tackle, Jack. The tackling needs to be better.
Exactly.
That's what's up, Odin. Hey, this is for all the Vikings fans in the building.
You end up ducking your head. Tracy ends up ducking his head, bounces off of that tackle, goes downfield for a first down.
Skull game, baby. But everybody's welcome, but it's skull game.
I'm trying to get a look at that, too. James Franklin's walking all the way across the field to the other sideline.
SMU will have it 1st and 10 at the Penn State 41-yard line. Penn State leads 7-0 with.
Nick asked, what playoff game are you most excited for?
Interception for a touchdown.
Is that Wheatley?
I want to see.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the math here too, Jack.
Probably
not on the Penn State sideline. You may be right.
Well, Penn State already with KJ Winston out for the year.
Depending on if Carson Beck is
Looks like when he slid out of bounds.
Yep.
Again,
playing for Georgia, I'm really interested in that game. Because if Carson Beck isn't playing, I think Notre Dame might have a chance to win. Or it might be closer.
First half have been sloppy at best.
Means the freshman
Mary says, no worries, fam. I'm going dark in a few minutes, but I'll be back after half. Sounds good, my guy.
Is jogging to the sideline.
Yeah, he seemed to be fine. He slid out of bounds on that play and was slow in getting up.
Trips far side, one near side. Smith to the right of Jennings. 1st and 10. Penn State.
Okay, Mary says Carson Beck is out. So yes, then I'm very interested to see how that game goes.
Cut down in the open field and a great defensive play for the Nittany Lions for a loss in the play. Cam Miller makes it back at the 47-yard line.
Boy, Cam Miller just does a good job of fighting through the blocker. He fights through the blocker, gets upfield, and ends up making a tackle. It's a great job
now,
of a corner.
The most interested bowl game that I'm interested in is the Mayo Bowl because of the Gophers. And just because my nephew plays on the Gophers. I'm actually going to be flying out to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Throws through the hands and incomplete. He threw it behind him. It's going to be 3rd and 16.
Dalton says the Vols are taking the whole thing.
For the most part here in the first half.
All right.
Jennings has not thrown the football well at all. This one he puts on a line like a bullet
So Delton's got Tennessee beating Ohio State tonight, then beating Oregon on January 1st.
Smith is to the right of Jennings, who looks to the sideline, covering his ears.
Eagles won Super Bowl. Vikings turn. I could rock with that.
Timeout. The crowd does it again.
Timeout. SMU, they're second.
And a break. The second quarter is brought to you by Visit Pennsylvania. The great.
What up, R. Bigley? 87. Thank you for tapping in again.
Still believe in the American dream. It starts with a roof over our heads and the belief.
And again, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the sub, my guy.
We honor our commitments to our customers, employees.
Ooh, I think the wife's home. That means there might be food in the building. I'll be right back, y'all.
SRS delivers more than building products. SRS delivers the American dream. Visit us at srsdistribution.com.
Get rewarded, like really rewarded, this Christmas at Wise Markets. Redeem your Wise Rewards points for one free item, like a Smithfield spiral sliced ham, and one discounted item, like a turkey. Then complete your feast with Wise quality frozen vegetables, Wise quality 2-liter soda, from the field potatoes, pumpkin, and apple pie. With so many options, what will you spend all those points on? Get rewarded. That's Wise.
I'm Coach James Franklin. Penn State University has become my home. The players are like family to me. My approach to coaching has always been about people and helping them be the best they can be. When I think about what I want from a financial partner, I want them to be people-focused and to champion my financial goals. PSECU checks all those boxes. PSECU members have access to competitive banking products and services, as well as member-exclusive tools designed to help them achieve more. Visit psecu.com and become a member today.
Gear up at the Penn State Bookstore this season and show your Penn State pride. Be part of the tradition that makes
buddy, the wife brought me some food.
Atmosphere in college football. Visit any location inside and surrounding Beaver Stadium on game days, or visit
Purple Jesus says Duke's Mayo is superior to Hellman's, by the way.
Get ready for the most electrifying game of the season with the official
Nick says my favorite bowl game is the Pop-Tart Bowl. I love a Pop-Tart. She picked me up some McDonald's. Double quarter pounder with cheese, no onion. I'm weird about onions. I don't like onions, but the only time I can really eat onions on authentic Mexican tacos, like from the taco truck.
Once the games are over, relive the biggest plays of the
I know it's weird.
Denton Day on College Football Overtime on Sirius XM College Sports Radio channel.
Like if I go to Taco Bell, nah, I forgot to tell her bacon. Like if I go to Taco Bell and get a bean burrito, no onions, and if they put an onion in it, I can't eat it. But if I get a taco from the taco truck, it's got all the onions in the world on it. Interception.
To the 50, Rojas to the 45, Rojas to the 40, 30, Rojas to the far side to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Penn State, Tony Rojas with Penn State's second, pick 6 in the first half.
Well, denied Dennis Sutton is putting the pressure,
wow,
forcing Jennings out of the pocket. He ends up floating the ball downfield, and Rojas is right there. Denied Dennis Sutton. It forces him out of the pocket. Could not get him down.
All right, Maris, see you soon.
King is coming up to make the play. He's trying to get it behind Rojas. It's right to Rojas for the interception, and he was a running back in high school and showed it right here as he takes it all the way into the house for a touchdown.
And that's what sucks. SMU's defense has been doing their job and not letting Penn State score.
With 13:09 to play in the opening half, the second quarter brought to you by Visit Pennsylvania, the Great American Getaway on the Penn State Sports Network.
Zoe will be on later tonight.
Still believe in the American dream. It
starts with a roof over our heads and the belief in a happy and prosperous future. As a company, we honor our commitments to our customers, employees, and
Yeah, he'll be on later tonight.
And by truly giving back to our communities and sharing our success, SRS delivers more than building products. SRS delivers the American dream. Visit us at srsdistribution.com.
What's up, sandwich heads? Today on Steve-O's Sandwich Reviews, we've got the tips and tricks to the best sandwich order. And it all starts with this little guy right here. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Partial to pastrami, craving a Cubano. Yeah, sounds delicious, but boom! Add the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar and cue the fireworks. Lunch, dinner, or late night, it'll be a sandwich worth celebrating. Trust me, your boy's eaten a lot of sandwiches in his day, and the one thing I can say with absolute fact, every bite is better with Pepsi.
Ladies, with football season upon us, your man is going to yell out a lot of stuff. Things like, go for 2, or go for 3, and he'll say it with feeling. I'm Monica from Compers. Now, when you hear go for 2, realize that he's not just cheering on his team. He's encouraging you. He's really saying, honey, go down to Compers and get a pair of diamond studs. And when he yells out, go for 3, he's yelling at you. Hurry down to our store and get 3 of whatever you want. Compers Jewelers in Belfont. Go, baby, go!
Looking for your next RV adventure? Follow the Fox to Lurch RV in Detroit, PA.
Did you see me when I was on with Zoe during the Vikings-Falcons game? I may have been a little hammered.
Our team is here to help you with Central PA.
Oh, no, I didn't. I was at the game as well. Then I kept popping in, like after they scored.
Follow the Fox to easy RV buying at Lurch RV, where memories are made one campsite at a time. Visit lurchrv.com.
You're listening to Penn State football on the Penn State Sports Network, presented by PepsiCo.
The Penn State Department of Intercollegiate Athletics elected to recognize the Nittany Lions all-conference corporate partners: Bud Light, Lurch RV, MI Windows and Doors, Pam Health, Penn State Bookstore, Pennsylvania Lottery, Planet Fitness, SRS Distributions, Utz, and Wyndham Hotels. Thanks to our all-conference corporate partners for your support of Penn State Athletics. Jack, all this is set up by the first play by Cam Miller when they threw him for a 6-yard loss, and it changed everything for SMU.
Yeah, exactly. And when Jennings had come out of the pocket, rolled to his right, he's very comfortable rolling to his right and throwing the football downfield. Denied Dennis Sutton, put the pressure on him, made him roll right, but he threw the football right to Tony Rojas, who's outstanding at that linebacker position against the pass.
59-yard return for a touchdown, and Wosu bangs it 8 yards deep into the end zone.
And if you're playing defense right now, you don't guess, but you almost anticipate a running play coming here right now from SMU. You've thrown 2 pick sixes so far here in the first half. SMU wants to settle this football team down offensively. You might see a lot of running play. I doubt if you're going to see
Sounds good, Nick.
Dropping back to throw the football on first down.
And Steve, we've been a part of some crazy atmospheres here. It is cold, but these fans don't hear. This is as loud as I've heard Beaver Stadium.
Yeah, I live in Minnesota, too.
The back running place, Jack, just to settle it. He'll be under center with Smith, the deep back. He will throw it. He'll roll near side. He'll throw it to Smith, caught 25-30, and out of bounds on the near side at the 35. I think it's going to be an SMU first down.
Yeah, and it's probably the safest throw you could possibly make on a play-action fake, and Smith is wide open in the flat
Purple
area.
Jesus, were you at Goldfest?
It's a good call by SMU. 2 near side, 1 far side. They go shotgun. Jennings takes it. Smith, the running back, up to the breaks through 40. Smith to the 45, to the 50 in the Penn State 48-yard line. I think they'll put the knee down at the 49 of Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State on the first play, on the passing play, and now straight up the middle. Kobe King gets lost in the inside, ends up being a big play for Smith into Penn State territory.
Empty backfield. Jennings now trips far side, 2 near side. Watch for a quarterback draw. Back he goes. Quarterback draw. They're waiting for him, and down he goes. Back at the SMU 49-yard line. If I know it's coming.
No, I went to the draft party at US Bank Stadium, though.
Good job, Kobe King.
Oh, hell yeah. How was it?
Dennis Sutton inside, and Jay Thomas as well.
One set far side. Smith to the right on 2nd and 11 at midfield. Smith switches to the left. Jennings takes it. Smith again up the middle.
Yeah, this year was just the second year of Skull Fest.
Third down and none.
But we'll be having it again next year.
11:46 to go in the half. 14-0 Penn State.
Good job by Kobe King, just finding the football in traffic that time and holding this as a short gain. You talk about a linebacker who just feels it, finds the running back in the crowd, and makes the tackle for short gains.
Smith, Vilber, Kazai Izzard, and Denai Dennis Sutton up front. They move Abdul Carter to linebacker. On third down and 9, Penn State 48. Two far side, two to the near side. Smith to the left of Jennings. Jennings takes it back, steps up, rolls near side, throws, incomplete into the turf. More pressure that time, this time from Carter and Vilbert. It's fourth down.
Yeah, it ended up forcing him out of the pocket and ended up throwing the football downfield. And actually, Harris, our corner, was probably the closest guy to this. Also, we had Abdul Carter as a spy on Jennings that time, rolling out when he rolled out to his right. And now Penn State will get the football back here with 11:07 left to go in the first half.
Tracy awaits the punt. And Pearson will take the snap. Kicks it out of there. High, tumbling punt. Fair catch by Tracy. Makes the fair catch at the 9-yard line right around the 10. That's where
Did he have a good time?
Put it in play with 10:59 to go in the opening half. 14-0 Penn State. So let's see now if the offense could put together a 90-yard drive, Jack. This would be, if they could put together a drive here and find the end zone, that would be so big in this game.
Yeah, we got the big plays on the defensive side of the ball. Offensive, we've been struggling here to convert on third down situations. And we ended up throwing the football a little bit more on first down. See what Drew Aller does from his own 9-yard line.
Dinkins wing right, two far side, one near side. From the 10, motion by Warren toward us. Sets up on the right wing. And up the middle, it's going to be Singleton out to the 12-yard line. You got a couple on the play.
Yeah, he did. We're going to go again. We get free tickets for being season ticket holders. Oh, heck yeah.
Well, Singleton had a hole off the left side. Ends up being the rusher from the open end side, unblocked on the play, chases Singleton down from behind. He doesn't make that tackle. Singleton just threw that opening he has into the secondary of SMU.
2nd and 7 just beyond the 12. Trips far side. Singleton to the right of Aller.
Yeah, for that Falcons game, I got to go last minute. My brother was signing autographs.
Fastball incomplete.
So he asked me if I wanted to go. I was like, yep.
10-19 to play in the half.
I'll tell you, there's a sure-handed tight end that time, and he is open on the play.
Yep.
But that ball goes right through the hands of Warren. Yep. Aller could have put a little more touch, play action fake to Singleton, and delivers a strike there, but goes right through the hands of Warren.
So from their own 13, 3rd and 7. Near hash going right to left as we see it. Trips far side. 2 to the near side. Now they bring Singleton from the near side into the backfield to the right of Aller. Motion away from us, or toward us, by Wallace. Back goes Aller.
Nice catch.
A stunt. Waits, throws. He's got Wallace, but he's short of the first down, Jack. I don't think he got there. He'll be at the 19-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and a half yard.
Yeah, at the Falcons-Vikings game.
He is just a half a yard.
Willie Howard.
First down. Penn State looks like they're going to go for it.
Well,
he used to play for the Vikings.
Let's see what they do here. Do they do the push?
Or do they try to draw them off sides here?
Exactly.
And then punt the football away.
Well,
good open field tackle by SMU that time.
Everybody tight. They do go for it. Here's the push. Did he make the 20? That's the question. Did he make the 20? If not, the door is open for SMU. Where is the football?
This is close. This is very close right now, whether, in fact, he has this.
Needs the 20. Unpiling, still waiting. No verdict.
SMU needed that.
I think SMU's got the ball. They do.
Yeah, he did not get to the 20-yard line.
Nope. Credit where credit's due. Penn State did the push and did not get it. And so SMU with a golden opportunity now with 9:32 to go in the half. 14-0 Nittany Lions, and this defense now will walk onto the field with their backs against the wall.
Yep.
Smith and Daniels far side. That's Keyshawn Smith.
Yeah, he went to Stanford.
Smith on the backfield to the right of Jennings. Trips far side. Jennings. He'll keep it himself to the 20, 15, knocked down inside the 15. I think he fumbled the ball. Did he or did he not? No, I think he was just taken down.
Yeah, just a design quarterback sweep to the short
Yeah, that's
side
why I
of the
don't
field.
like this cold. I'm a Cali boy.
Because the quarterback is carrying
Tempo.
We from California.
Has it up the middle, breaks a tackle to the 10, inside the 10, and taken down.
I'll never get used to this cold.
First and goal, SMU. 9 minutes to play in the half. They're going to run it again. Here it comes. Smith. He's got it up the middle. They're waiting for him at the 8-yard line and throwing him back that time.
Yeah, I want the Chiefs to lose, too.
Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter coming off the edge that time. Takes the inside gap, beats the man, and just pulls him back that time. Also, good job by Kobe King, who coming up, getting penetration into the backfield.
Second and goal, back at the 7. Penn State will sub. Smith to the left of Jennings. Bunch set near side, one to the far side.
Oh, my God.
Second and goal at the 7.
Interception.
Wants to throw, deflected at the line of scrimmage, intercepted by DeLuca at the 15, DeLuca to the 20, and out to the 24-yard line. The Nittany Lions get their third pick.
Wow.
And turn away SMU from point blank.
It wasn't a pick six, but damn.
Gets in line of flight of the football, gets his hands up in the air, deflects the ball up in the air, and also gets his hands on it for the interception as well. Dominic DeLuca and these linebackers talk about it playing it against the run, but in the passing game here today, third pick so far. Outstanding athletic move by DeLuca to make the interception and stop SMU.
Second quarter brought to you by Visit Pennsylvania, the Great American Getaway on the Penn State Sports Network.
Dear team.
If I'm the defensive coordinator for SMU, I'm all up in the OC's ear. Like, y'all got to do something.
And Vikings.
That's ridiculous.
Well, not literally. It's a metaphor. Get NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV, now just $49.
What up, baseball?
YouTube.com/NFLST. Current prorated price. New users only. Terms and embargoes apply. No cancellation.
Yeah, that's super wild.
Apply.
Tip the ball, got the interception.
How can we help? Yeah, there are so many football games streaming this season. Can Xfinity Internet handle it?
Oh, we know the game is only live once, so we built a network with all-pro speeds and low lag so you don't miss a snap.
So I can yell, "He's open!" when he's actually open?
Yeah, but the quarterback still can't hear you.
Xfinity gives you a super fast connection to the game. Stream live sports from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed. Streaming content limited to the U.S.
So, I got a DUI. Mom, Dad?
Why didn't you just call us for a ride?
Well, I didn't think I was gonna get caught. Yeah, my girlfriend, Rachel.
So no more date nights?
This DUI cost me $10,000 and I can't drive. So,
yeah, Purple Jesus.
Yeah, you in the back.
Did you know I almost died when you hit me?
It's never worth it to drive drunk. Drive sober or get pulled over.
The biggest college football games are on Sirius XM.
That was one of the craziest college football games I've seen.
Hear every game of the college football playoff and more than 40 bowl games.
That was a great move. He just juked him out of his shorts.
Get the channel number for your school's broadcast at SiriusXM.com/college football schedule.
Still on his feet, and he's into the end zone.
Or search college football on the Sirius XM app.
And
for expert analysis, check out College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
Brought to you by Visit Pennsylvania, the Great American Getaway. Dominic DeLuca, first time a Nittany Lion, has had multiple interceptions in the game since Jair Brown against Arkansas in the Outback Bowl. Penn State's needed all of them today. They lead 14-0 with 8:06 to go in the opening half. First and 10, their own 25.
I forgot I got a TV in here, too.
And Aller moves into the backfield. Bar Ash going right to left as we see it. Empty backfield for Drew. Motion toward us. Play action fake. Throws
I can put the Texan Chiefs game on on the TV.
They're running a play action fake off the motion and then throwing the football to Warren, trying to get into that seam area behind the linebacker. But the safety's sitting there as well.
Yeah.
And ends up making a play. Warren's going to draw a crowd no matter where he runs downfield. The safety playing deep downfield was right there to make the play.
2nd and 10, their own 25. Harrison Wallace near side, far side. It's Singleton in the bunch now. They bring Singleton back into the backfield to the left of Aller. See if Nick can break one here. Far hash. Back goes Aller. Waits. Off his back foot. He throws it incomplete. He got decked on the play. Back at the 11-yard line by Roberts.
Yeah, and he had Singleton out in the flat. He was open on the play.
He was.
This could not, but the ball's like 4 or 5 yards behind him.
Yeah.
Brian, is the wind down there causing problems for these quarterbacks, or?
Yeah, the wind, it is as cold as a game that I have been to. I think getting a grip on the football.
What up, Will? Easy.
Cold, and then also that pressure came off the left side. Remember, Nolan Rucci's out, and JP Nelson has shifted out.
So SMU was 8-0 in conference and 11-2 overall.
2 near side. Now it's going to be trips as Wallace joins the crowd in the bunch set near side, 1 far side. Aller takes it. They run a blitz. He steps up. He looks. He is going to dump it downfield. Caught 40-yard line. Wallace to the 45. Breaks a tackle midfield and deck there. But Penn State converts a big 3rd and 10. A first down at midfield.
And Drew Aller converts his 3rd and 10 because he was active in the pocket. Good job also by Singleton picking up an edge rusher.
And flags all over the place as Penn State went tempo. The question is,
they're trying to catch people on the field. Too many men on the field, but I think there was movement as well.
Yeah, the movement could be the issue here.
Start. Yep. On the offense. Number 53, 5-yard penalty. First down.
You're trying to go quickly, being to catch SMU with too many men on the field. It ends up being a false start though. On Dawkins, the center.
So back to the Penn State 45, 1st and 15, 7:36 to go in the half, 14-0 Nittany Lions. Well, they'll send Evans to the far side, Warren a wing right. Near side, it's Dinkins and Wallace. They'll go from the pistol. Dinkins back in motion, sets up with Warren on the right wing. Play action, Allen. Waits, steps up, waits, throws, diving and incomplete. And he missed Evans, who was open at the 38 of SMU. It's going to be 2nd and 15. And he was open, Jay.
Hey, Yogi, these Vikes got a chance to be playing for the 1 seed at 3. They better fuck them up. Thing I don't like about the Vikes is we play slow ball for some reason sometimes. 100% agree.
Drew Aller has thrown the football in a long time, and I just got to think the wind and all that issues down on the field is causing the problem.
They try Allen to the right of Aller. Trips far side. Now they bring Warren to the near side. 2 left, 2 right. Aller takes it. Late blitz coming. Throws. He's got Warren at midfield. Breaks a tackle to the SMU 45-yard line. And taken down there finally. I think they may have said he stepped out the SMU 46. That's a more workable 3rd down and 6, Jack.
Yeah, and that's a delayed blitz coming by SMU, which never gets to Drew Aller. He's able to deliver the football off to Warren.
3rd and 6, SMU 46. Trips far side, 1 near side. Bad snap, Aller takes it. He'll keep it himself to the 40. First down, 35, and a first down to the SMU 33.
You talk about something that looked like disaster. This ball floated back. Aller wasn't expecting it, and all of a sudden his head snaps back as he sees the ball, and he runs a quick quarterback draw.
Jack, I agree with you. I think the conditions are having a significant
impact
on this game, and sometimes you just have to play backyard football.
After I drop the wife off,
and physicality. Josh Allen's the current comp, but Ben Roethlisberger.
Do you want to do Clemson, Texas,
because they're missing
or
some of the open receivers downfield, and there's no question Drew Aller's better.
Steelers, Ravens?
Pistol with Allen behind Allen.
Which do I want to go live for? Clemson,
Allen
Texas?
Bounces to the right, looks for an opening, cuts upfield to the 32.
Or Steelers, Ravens?
Shoot tops after a 1-yard gain at the 32. 2nd down and 9 for the Nittany Lions.
Y'all let me know in the chat.
Go opening at 14-0 Nittany Lions.
Yeah, Allen's trying to go off left tackle. Nothing there. Good job by SMU defensively against the run. Tries to kick it all the way back, but does not have that type of speed, and they're able to chase him down for about a half-a-yard gain by Wilson.
Allen will be to the left of Aller. Now they'll shift, and they'll bring Drew Aller back as the quarterback. Now Allen to his left. And they'll pitch it back. Flea flicker. Aller trouble, steps up, trouble, dumps it off complete to the 35-30. Katron Allen taken down. It should be Liam Clifford taken down. At the
Dalton says Ravens.
line.
Purple Jesus says Steelers Ravens.
They had the flea flicker, and to the credit of Drew Aller, he found the guy that pitched it back to him, Liam Clifford, to save the play.
Exactly. He kind of just flips it to him.
And there we go near side to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Penn State. Katron Allen, Penn State.
Yep, it's about to be over for SMU, y'all.
And now have a 3-score lead in the first half.
Boy, there was confusion. SMU.
It's about to be over.
And ends up going off left tackle, no support there at all, and ends up coming through the hole. Good, Wyani with a good block, and Katron Allen takes it into the corner of the end zone for the touchdown.
So the Nittany Lion offense finds.
Yeah, I think I'll go live with the Ravens
putting together a 9-play
Steelers game.
75-yard drive.
Also a great block by J.B. Nelson in that left tackle there.
Thanks, Brian. Put down, kick by Barker.
And I'll have the Clemson, Texas game on the TV in the back.
Bears watching. Watch Khalil Dinkins as he comes off. He did look like he was a little shaken up, but he did stay in there for special teams.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Jack, you cannot put a price.
Purple Jesus said, I knew I should have dropped that 500 on Penn State. Yeah, buddy.
There was the play where Aller had to improvise. The flea flicker, they wanted to go deep.
Oh, my God.
But they improvised to Liam Clifford. And then the Allen play.
Yeah, I think the flea flicker, again, being patient, it was not there. SMU did a good job of taking away the deep ball, and he just dumps it back off to the guy who gave him the football in Liam Clifford, and then off that left tackle. You keep pounding at the running game. It has not been really good for Penn State in the first half, but you stay with it. You're patient with the running game, and then all of a sudden off left tackle, Katron Allen takes it all the way in for the score.
Again, a 9-play, 75-yard drive for the Nittany Lions to knock 3:06 off the clock. 21-0 Nittany Lions. Roso's kick will go right to left as we see it. Bangs it. Line drive. Brashard Smith will let it hit at the 1, and this time it'll
go
into the end zone for a touchback and out to the 25-yard line.
He's kind of close by that pylon down there. We already lost one back at the 35 because of going out at the 2-yard line. This one, fortunately, goes all the way in for the touchback.
This crowd.
Hey, what up, George Block? Thank you for tapping in.
Incredible today. This defense comes out, and they know what the crowd has meant. Brian, you're down there.
Hey, George, first time seeing your name. Thank you for tapping in. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let us know your favorite NFL team and your favorite college team in the chat.
Edition of Beaver Stadium.
Trips near side, now motion toward us. Jennings rolls right and dumps it off. Complete open field, 25 to the 30. Bounces ahead to the 32-yard line as they get the ball to Hudson that time.
Yeah, now we have open field tackle right now. Wheatley's coming 100 miles an hour and misses a tackle.
Gets 7, 2nd and 3. Brashard Smith. Now it's Jennings keeping it. Jennings 35. He fumbled the ball. Penn State comes up with the football. And the Lions claim they have it. The question is, was he down?
This is going to be very close here, but I think he wasn't down.
All right, so you like Notre Dame and the Jaguars.
Let's see, Jack.
Earlier, someone asked me what game I was most interested about in the playoffs. Now it's Notre Dame versus Georgia, especially if Carson Beck is not playing. I think the Irish could actually win that game.
Previous plays under further review. The ruling on the field was a fumble recovered by the defense.
Well, it's very close. He gets tackled.
Yeah, it's
tell.
Really close.
They called it a fumble on the field.
Rojas recovered it. The question is, was Jennings down? Right? So did the
Hey, George, Purple Jesus likes Notre Dame as well. There we go.
Not the best.
That's why I like this. That's like what I'm doing. Even though I'm a Vikings fan, I want to bring everybody together so we can talk our football shit, but have fun with it.
I'll tell you what, remember, it was called a fumble on the field. They called the official.
Oh, his knee was down.
It a fumble. That is.
The question is, did the ground cause it? Right, that will be the question.
His knee was down.
Did the ground cause the fumble? Was the knee down, or did the ground cause it?
His knee was down.
And this is so close, I can't tell you either way.
Yeah, it looks like when his elbow does touch down, the ball then comes out.
Well,
this is close, but I think they're going
to. George says, me too, but in Sugar Bowl.
Or David Smith.
After further review, the runner was down prior to losing.
Purple Jesus says, my great uncle played hockey for Notre Dame.
First down, SMU.
Yeah, when he hit the elbow down.
Oh, you want
fumble.
Wait.
So it's a good call.
You want Deion Sanders?
You could just tell it was so close
to go to Jags as a coach.
Stays alive here with 4.5 to play in the opening half. 21-0 Nittany Lions. Two far side, wing left, one near side. Brashard Smith to the right of Jennings. Motion toward us by Daniels. Rolls near side. Looking, chased by Sutton, throws, and incomplete. That was almost.
So are you talking Deion Sanders to the Jags? Oh, and them like draft Shador? Is that what you're thinking?
And putting pressure on him on that short side of the field, and he just threw it towards his tight end, who's already out of bounds.
Filbert, by the way, is the other end opposite tonight. Dennis Sutton on 2nd and 10, their own 39. Bunch set near side, too far side. Jennings in the backfield for the moment alone. Takes the snap. Back to pass, being chased by Sutton. Steps back, looks, still chased by Sutton. Rolls near side, still being chased. Waits, throws it downfield, just threw it away, incomplete. It's 3rd and 10.
I'll tell you, we've got defensive ends pulling hamstrings out there trying to get to Jennings that time.
That'd be interesting. Deion Sanders to the Jaguars.
The outside and just forced him back to the short
it is in Florida.
21-0 Nittany Lions. Appropriately on December 21st. 4:09 remaining in the first half. Far side, 2. Trips near side. Jennings alone in the backfield, 3rd and 10. Miller up to the line of scrimmage. Back he goes. Blitz coming. He's in trouble. Gets away. More trouble. Throws over the middle. Caught 45-yard line and ripped down there. But short of the mark.
Penn State is about to show their dominance.
Allen trouble. Steps up. Trouble. Dumps it off complete. To the 35.
Tracy coming from that right side. Free on the play. Could not make the play. Ends up a 4th down situation. See whether, in fact, they're going to go for it here. It's a huge play right now for SMU here. Just a few minutes left to go in the first half.
That's right, Jack. 3:34 to go in the half. 4th down, 3 SMU, their own 46. Carter's back in the game at defensive end on the far side. Too far side, bunch set near side.
4th and 3.
Jennings
back to pass.
Back.
Sack.
Pump fakes. Denied. Dennis Sutton's got it back at the 38-yard
Sack.
line. The Nittany Lions take over on downs with 3:17 to go in the half.
And I think Jennings is hurt. Denied. Dennis Sutton came. That's a 270-pound defensive edge rusher that time. He's trying to get outside of the pocket. This is a quick edge rusher and denied Dennis Sutton. And looked like Jennings was a little bit banged up as he went to the sideline.
So Penn State takes over with 3:17 left in the opening half, leading 21-0 with the Nittany Lions at the SMU 38-yard line.
Good coverage downfield by the secondary. Pressure by Denai Sutton.
Yeah, Penn State is about to
near side. Now they bring
go off.
Into the right of Drew Allen. 4-man front. Motion by Singleton toward us. Aller goes back. Pump fake. Steps up from the pressure. Looks. Dumps it off to Singleton. Complete 35. Nicholas Singleton to the 30. Delivering punishment as he's taken down there. I think they'll put him down at the 31-yard line. He'll get 7 on the play. 2nd and 3.
Boy, the MO right now for Drew Aller is a lot of times go back in a pocket and then step up. He's able to go right up the middle, bide some time, and then finally dump it off to Singleton.
Singleton to the right, 2 near side, 1 far side. Singleton sweeps to his left, cuts up 30, 25, tripped up inside the 25 of the 23, an eyelash away from finding 6.
Boy, does a good job of picking his way, finding that crease inside by Singleton. Don't bounce at the outside, take it up the middle.
2:34 to go in the half. Back goes Aller, empty backfield, waits, throws into traffic, and Wallace makes the catch at the 15-yard line. He gets 7 or 8 on the play. It's 2nd and 2. That's a heck of a throw and catch.
The heck of a catch by Wallace with the defender draped all over him. I think right now you just take your time here in the huddle to the 2-minute warning.
And I think an SMU player is down. It's Kobe Wilson.
But speaking of injuries, Nolan Rucci has returned to the game for Penn State at right tackle on this drive. So really important to see.
That should be an incomplete pass.
Anthony Donko.
As usual, Brian, great job. Thank you. So, again, we're at 2:12. Look, and what happens when Wilson, and hopefully Wilson's okay, he's a heck of a player.
He's a outstanding player on that defense side.
But once he exits,
that should be
start the clock again. We'll get to the 2-minute warning.
Exactly.
I mean, there's no need for Penn State to run a play here on 2nd and 2.
Right. I mean, if they can eliminate the amount of time that SMU is going to have the football to end the first half, that's what you want to do here. They're a very explosive offense, although they've not scored here so far in the first half. You want to take as much time off the clock as you can, so you got a 2nd and 2 situation right now.
They're looking at the last play, Jack, so the play is under review.
Whether, in fact, Wallace made that catch at the 15-yard line.
So the end zone view will be the shot.
Well, it looks like it ends up on his, as he makes the, no, I think that's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that's incomplete.
The pass was incomplete.
Okay.
Ball will be placed on the 23-yard line, 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 back at the 23-yard line. 2:14 to go in the half, but it's at least given James Franklin and Andy Koltonicki time to talk to.
So, yeah, I think I'll do the Ravens Steelers. I'll go live watching that.
Which they have the option of doing.
And I'll just have Clemson, Texas on in the background
right tackle
somewhere.
And also wondering right now, because of Wilson going down, not faking an injury, but to have the officials take a look at that very quickly and by having a slight injury, it gave them time to review that and see that it was incomplete.
So they'll run the play here. Reynolds in the backfield with Singleton. Singleton to his right, cuts it up to the 20-yard line, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 for the Nittany Lions at the SMU 20 as we hit the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, 21-0.
So we'll take a break, a 1-minute break.
3rd and 7.
Warning. 21-0 Nittany Lions. And the second quarter brought to you by Visit Pennsylvania, the Great American Getaway on the Penn State Sports Network.
Feeling the need to get away from it all? Then it's time to unleash your wild side and hit the off-road with the ultimate adventure partner, the Ford Bronco family of SUVs. Whether you're tackling the trails or just enjoying nature, the Ford Bronco and Bronco Sport are designed for fun. With all the high-tech, versatility, and comfort, the Ford Bronco family will let you make.
Was your brother drafted by Dennis Green or Tice? Dennis Green.
Start out today at buyfordnow.com and then get to your local Ford store.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza.
Thank you. But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it.
Yeah, I got to meet Tice on
Crispy and
at the game
paired with delicious
on
and refreshing.
versus the
My mouth is
Falcons.
watering already.
He was in the same suite.
Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
You're listening to Penn State football on the Penn State Sports Network, presented by Pepsi.
2001.
New Trail Brewing is a proud partner of Penn State Athletic. When it's game time, grab the light beer that works overtime. State Light is brewed right here in Central PA for Penn State fans. Cold, refreshing, just 105 calories. The only light beer packed with Nittany pride, and the only beer directly donating to Penn State student athletes every time you crack one open. State Light by New Trail. 21 or older, please drink responsibly. All right, so Penn State's going to be faced with a 3rd down and 7 at the SMU 20 on the far hash, attacking the north end zone to our left in the Del Grosso Sauce red zone, which actually is the first time today they've been in the red zone. And let's see if they can find one here, Jack. I mean, a score before the half. Again, James talks about winning the middle 8. We're here right now.
Exactly, because SMU will get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yes.
Also, Drew Allen, it's been open up in the middle for him even to run with the football.
Yeah.
And we'll see on this 3rd down play, they've got to get right around the 13-yard line.
Yes.
For a 1st down to keep this drive alive. SMU has 1 timeout left, but 2 minutes is a long time here before the end of the half with the clock stopping after a 1st down. So Penn State needs a score here, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, to keep this drive going.
Field goal keeps it a 3-score game. I don't know that you worry about that all that much, but with the swirling winds, you almost wonder if they approach this as 4-down territory. They're on a 3rd and 7, trying to make it more manageable.
Singleton and Walls to the far side, Brian. Trips to the near side. Fleming is over here, along with Clifford and Warren. Now they bring Singleton
Update
into
on
the
the
backfield. He'll set up
Kansas
to the
City
right
Chiefs
and
game.
3rd and 7,
Kansas City
far
Chiefs
hash,
are
attacking the
leading
north end zone to the left of the
7-3
20.
with
Back goes
109 left in the
Steps up,
first.
Now rolls right. Gets away from Harvey. Looks, he'll keep it and go to the 20, 15, 10, and gets a first down for the Nittany Lions. He gets it down to the 7.
These Lions are about to score again. These Nittany Lions.
Using his legs here. He gets out of the outside, and he's quick enough after losing those 10 to 12 pounds and quickly go down the sideline, get the first down inside the 10-yard line. Outstanding play.
Yeah, we might just be watching the first half of this game. It looks like it's going to be over.
5 and 9 on 3rd down. Wallace far side, wing right is Warren.
Yeah, it looks like I'm just going to be watching the first half of this game.
Back for the moment. They're going to review.
I will be back after I run some errands. Take the wife where she needs to go. I'll get it set up for the Ravens Steelers game.
I couldn't tell from here. I'd have to look at it too. I don't know. He was close to the side.
So if you guys aren't subscribed, be sure to hit that sub button, and I'll be back later this afternoon.
He's based on that, he's in bounds.
And tonight,
and now the overhead look
after I run some errands and pick her up, we should be going live tonight for Vikings Talk. But again, if you're not a Vikings fan, you're more than welcome to join in. Talk your talk. All are welcome. It's fun.
After video review, the runner stepped out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
It's a first down.
It will be first down. Please reset the game clock to 1 minute 52 seconds. 1-5-2.
So it'll be first and goal at the 9. Far hash attacking the north end zone to our left.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, with Liam Clifford on the play, Smith, the defensive end, was coming over to make a tackle. And if Liam
I'll continue watching until this.
It'll be illegal blocking the back. He stayed
into
off
this
the
half.
And no call.
Singleton in the pistol behind Aller. Tight formation, double wing. It's going to be Singleton right side to the 5, to the goal line. Nick Singleton is
it's about to be. It's about to be a blowout.
Boy, this is a little counter play this time. He has it blocking Ioane out in front, and I'll tell you, Dinkins again, the tight end, leading up through an outstanding block, opens it up for Singleton to take the football inside the 1-yard line. Outstanding blocking.
Texans ball at the end of the first quarter.
1:22 to go in the half, leading 21-0. Far hash.
That's exactly right, Steve. We're in no hurry there in the huddle.
They may just take it down, and I think Ron Muller's right. I think they may take a timeout here just to do it. Let the clock run. Bang. Timeout.
It would probably have been the best time for SMU to call the timeout.
Right.
They would have probably saved a lot of time and then they can work with it for the first downs if they do that. But against this Penn State defense, who has come up with big play upon big play here in the first half, you just realize early in this game, SMU had a chance to take a 7-0 lead.
Right.
And Jenkins, the quarterback, misses his wide-open receiver at the goal line by about 5 yards. Ends up being on a 4th down play, an incomplete pass, and it's been all Penn State ever since.
Remember what set this up. Penn State stopped them on 4th down when Dennis Sutton sacked Jennings on the play. That's where this drive started from the 38. They're trying to put it home here, already leading 21-0. They're a half yard away from the promised land. On the far hash, attacking the north end zone to our left. Penn State huddles up. The Nittany Lions break the huddle quickly. Aller under center. Turns. Left side. Touchdown, Penn State. The Nittany Lions.
Yep, that does it for me, guys. I'll be back later this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. Skol Vikings.
When you have a guy like Singleton going off tackle like that, staying low, getting his shoulder pads down, nobody touches him until he's in the end zone. Wilson, the linebacker, makes the tackle. By that time, Singleton is in for the score. Great power run off the left side.
We've talked about takeaways and how they've influenced this game. When you stop a team on 4th down at the 38, right, that's a takeaway. Ryan Barker extra point. Tyler Dzansky will snap it to Riley Thompson. And the kick sails through and good. 28-0. Nittany Lions, 1:03 to go in the half.